What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and welcome to my very first Deadlock video on this channel, all right? But anyways, I don't know about you, but I have absolutely been loving Street Brawl, the brand new Deadlock mode, so I wanted to create an early tier list of the best heroes to play in it. I've played, like, I think a little over 30 games, somewhere between 30 and 40 games. I got a pretty good grasp on it. I've been randomizing, playing a bunch of different heroes, playing against a bunch of heroes, so I want to put together this tier list, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, which you probably are because it's my first video on this channel, I have been playing Deadlock pretty much since they started letting people in a little over a year ago. Yeah, so I have like well over 1,000 hours in the game, been playing a ton. I love the game, so if you're new, you wanna learn about the game, especially Street Brawl and everything like that, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell. I got a ton of Deadlock content coming for you. All right, so there are like an insane amount of Deadlock characters, so I'm not gonna dive too in depth on this. And also, make sure that you're subscribed because I'm going to do like a beginner's guide to playing Street Brawl with some tips and everything. So I'm gonna make this real quick, just thoughts on each hero, where they're at on the tier list, all right? So something that you'll see is a common theme about team fights, AoEs, stuff like that. So Abrams, I'm gonna toss him A tier. He's good, like his charge is good, just being able to like disable, like there's only 4-on-4, right? So him being able to charge, disable some enemies, top notch. Bebop, I'm gonna put him S tier. His ultimate in this mode is great just because everybody's grouped up on one lane. That's one of the reasons AoEs are so strong. When you get like your bomb on people, you're pretty much guaranteed a hit. There's a lot of people to hook. Like Bebop is just very, very, very good. His win rate in this, I would assume, is very high. Billy, I'm gonna put him somewhere between B or C. B or C. I might put B just because his ultimate is kind of good still in this mode. But yeah, he doesn't offer a lot, you know, for this mode. So, Calico, ugh. I saw one good Calico, but I think in this mode, nah, some of you will yell at me if I put her D. I'll put her C tier. Her ultimate's okay, just because it's like this big AoE. But something I've noticed is just like these brawly characters, like, Billy and Calico just don't do that well when you gotta get in close. But you're like, well, Chris, you put Abrams A tier. A little bit different. He has a bit more AoE. He has his like life siphon. He has his ultimate ability. He has his shoulder charge that can get multiple people. It's just pretty good. Calico, when she gets her ult off, it's like, all right. And by the way, I'll probably be doing another one after all of the 6 new heroes release. So you'll see they're like down here on the little doodad, but we're not gonna be talking about them today. All right, Doorman, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna put him B tier just because I think I've gotten just lucky playing with really good Doormen, but I just don't see him offering a ton for this mode, right? Like a lot of his utility comes from the regular game mode, and in this, it's just right? But the Doorman I've seen do really, really well in this game mode are going a gun build. So do with that what you will. But you know, his bell's all right too, but yeah, like your doors, you're not using them too much, you know what I mean? Because you're not utilizing the whole map, but yeah. Drifter, I honestly haven't seen too many people play Drifter. I played Drifter a couple times, did okay with him. I'll put him C just because his ultimate is like somewhat useful, but one of the reasons Drifter can sometimes be strong is just because he can chase people down and isolate them, and you're not really doing that in this mode. Dynamo is like very, very high A tier. Because of his ultimate ability, because it's such a powerful AoE, because of his knock-up, very strong, and his heal, very strong. The only issue is with Dynamo, like, we kind of got to think about heroes who are too dependent on certain items, right? So like Dynamo, if you don't get like an item to initiate, sometimes you could just get in there and sneak around and stuff like that and pull off a pretty sweet ultimate. But yeah, I think he's like really, really high A. But if you get the right items on Dynamo, he's easily S tier. All right, Gray Talon. I've only played with him like once. I think C tier. He has his trap, you know. I played like with one or two Grey Talons and they were like, meh. You know, his owl, like a lot of this is so much more fast paced and constantly just fighting. You're not getting as much use out of your owl. And he's not even like that great in like the regular mode, right? Haze, I've heard a lot of people not think Haze is, and maybe it's just my circles, Haze isn't that good. I think Haze is solid, like, I'll say A tier. I'll say A tier. Like Haze can sit back and just like with the right items, she could just be doing a ton of chip damage and just taking people down. And then her ult is just good. One of the things is, I'll put her B. Haze is also somewhat dependent on items. So I'll put her down to B. I'll put her down to B because I've seen some Hazes do really, really, really bad just because they didn't get the right items. So something else, and some of these are like spoilers for my upcoming video, you really like, some of the best heroes are going to be hybrid heroes, ones that you can build in either direction of Spirit or Gun. Holiday, D, trash in this mode, just absolute trash, okay? I have not seen a great Holiday in this mode, just not that great. Infernus, I'll put Infernus B. I'll put Infernus B. He's all right. He might be A. If you want to argue with me in the comments that he's A tier, go for it. I could see that argument with his Flame Dash, with his ultimate, good AoE, might be all right. He might be all right. Could be A tier. Feel free to yell at me. All right, Ivy, S tier. Ivy is definitely one of those hybrid characters. You can either go gun or you can go spirit, you can go support. You know, it's one of the reasons Ivy's one of the better characters and has been in the game. But yeah, like when you get like greater expansion on your vines, right? And when you get like alchemic fire and stuff, like Ivy is just very, very, very legit. Excellent, excellent pick for this mode. Kelvin's probably a B2. He's great for support, like his grenade, like you're all grouped up a lot, his grenade to heal you and stuff like that. But yeah, could be better. Geist. Geist is another one. I'm gonna put her up in S tier. Like, she's just thrived in this. One of the first things I've noticed in this game mode is just Geist is so freaking strong, all right? Like, Geist is already one of the top tier characters, but you know, with her first ability, which is that huge AoE, you level that up and it just sits there and it ticks people down. Her life drain, you're playing just a lot of close quarters. Like if you get the right items on her too, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy strong. Lash, I'll put A tier. Lash, you could just go crazy with spirit on it. He is somewhat dependent on items, but I haven't seen too many people just like not do well with Lash. Fun fact about me, Lash is one of my new mains. I played him for like a month straight, and Gun Lash isn't terrible, but yeah, like if you get like just the Lash Dynamo combo on the team, right? Like it's crazy. Like something that you will quickly figure out in Street Brawl is like the team comps makes such a difference. Like team comp is like a huge deal in just the regular mode, but like in this mode too, like it can make or break you because like you could take down the tower or walker very fast with a good team wipe. McInness. I think McInness is like a solid A tier. She has good support, she can build gun. Her wall is very useful just because everybody's on one lane. Her ultimate's good for zoning, just super good. Mina. As is with the regular mode, when you get a good Mina, she's gonna be good, but I've seen her fall off, you know? She's another one, if you wanna argue with me and say that she's A tier, go for it, but I think she might be B tier. You get the right items, you get the right player on it, top notch. Mirage. Mirage, I'll also put B tier, just a normal gun carry. His only, like, I'm gonna put Mirage C tier. I did it. Like his aside from just shooting people, like his only real contribution to this mode is his tornado, but I moved him down to C tier because his ultimate is like literally useless. Like maybe you can teleport, you know, from base faster and maybe defend the Guardian, like, you know, whatever. But yeah, not that strong. Let's put Mo B tier, yeah, B tier, maybe A tier, but yeah, he has some a couple good AoE effects. He has his disarm, always good at like isolating somebody, so you know, solid B. Paige, S tier. My little librarian girl, she is S tier, just all of her AoE that she does, the way that she gets support, don't build gun page, just, just get like greater expansion for your stun, maybe get some heals, maybe get knocked down, you know, support your team, do well. Ivy, not Ivy, Paradox. Paradox, I'm gonna put C. I'm gonna put C. I don't think Paradox is that good. I'm not that good in this mode. Pocket, if you get an amazing Pocket, probably A because of some of his AoEs, but I'm gonna put B. There's not a ton of like places to like really do Pocket things, you know what I mean? If you don't get the right items too, Pocket, it can be kind of disastrous. 7, I would say, is a very high A tier. Again, very good at just like clearing the lane with his ball. You know, he has a stun. His ultimate is just great because everybody's just on one lane too. I have been playing a lot of 7. I started narrowing my pool down to a select number after I was playing random ones for a while, and 7 has just been really solid for me. Shiv is one of those ones where it's like if you get a good Shiv on your team or the other team, they're gonna be really good, but I think overall B. He can do some good team fight stuff, obviously with his like dashes and everything, but I'm gonna put B. Magician, Sinclair, C tier. A lot of this is very fast paced. A lot of the Sinclairs I've seen who do well, unless they're going just full support, are using like their little like zapper thing, their bolts, you know, and have a ton of like spirit. And like, I think this is just a little bit too fast where like Sinclair can't utilize that as much. His little polymorph thing is still very strong, but yeah. Victor, I'm going to put A tier, possibly B tier. I'll put him in A tier. When you get the proper build on Victor, he's Victor, right? If you get the right stuff for like lifesteal and everything like that and survivability, Victor, he's just this unkillable machine. And like I had a crazy game with Victor earlier. It was just like every single round, the items just lined up perfectly for me. Vindicta, I'm mad about the only Vindicta, no, 2 Vindictas I've played with have been atrocious. Just atrocious. I don't think she'd be that good. Like her stake is a decent AoE, but that's about it. Viscous, I think Viscous in the normal mode is like extremely obnoxious with the gun build. I have yet to see a Viscous do a gun build, but like in this mode. But one of the things about Viscous too is like, that makes him very frustrating to play against, is that he has his gun build, right? And then he can escape really easily. In this mode, there's not too many places to go. You know, like if you do leave the lane, like you can roll all over the map, but you're not gonna be able to do much. You have to get back into the fight. So I'm gonna put him C. I'm sure if somebody gets the right gun build on Viscous, he's gonna be an animal. But I think that's gonna be too far between. You know what I mean? Viper, just doing your Viper thing. Nah, we'll put him C. Yeah, we'll put him C. You know, when he petrifies everybody and stuff, like he could be solid if you get the right gun items, sure. Warden, surprisingly, I haven't seen any really good Wardens. I think he could be B tier, maybe even A tier, but I'll put him at B. I'm sure you get a half decent Warden, he'll be good in this, just because his ultimate's great. You know, his stun is going to be good. His flask, I think B tier is safe. Wraith, ugh. I'm only gonna put Wraith here because I put I put Viper here. She's just like very like one-on-one-ish, you know what I mean? And you know, she could like pop out and surprise people in the regular mode and just be a huge threat. But in this, you're just constantly just seeing each other and fighting each other. And just, I don't think she's as strong. Yamato, with the right items, maybe B tier. And Yamato's another character who I've been playing a ton of. And yeah, I wish she was better. I think C tier, maybe B tier, but I'm gonna put her at C. She just doesn't have that AoE team fight that you really need. Like her slash is like decent, but like, like I think if you got just the best items ever, she could be good. All right, but anyways, this is my subjective tier list, all right? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Where would you place these people, or what's your experience? Like I said, this is me after like 30 to 40 games. Maybe you have a different experience. I know a lot of us are playing this a ton, so let me know down in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. Let's just have an adult conversation, you know what I mean? Anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And again, if you're new, which you probably are because this is my first video on this channel, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. Down below in the description, you will find my Twitch channel as well. I've been trying to stream Deadlock more in the evenings, like 9 p.m. PST. If you want to check that out, I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube as well. But anyways, follow me on Twitch. I'm also over on Twitter if you want some spicy Deadlock takes. All right, but that's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.